Well, that was a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I got a little too saucy there. My first Baja sesh. We filming?
Working way too much, need to get out and get fucked up. What's going on? Where's it at? Make some calls to make it crack, let's see. I need money, drugs, and ride up spot with hot winds inside. The mission to get all of the above in a limited amount of time. I can do this and it's done. Like that, we're on our way. Be an acid on the tongue, cocaine in your brain or some weed.
So this is a 1988 BMW 325i convertible. Here's what I've done to it. I've lifted the car with some custom-made strut spacers. My friend from work, Willie, has a machine shop in his garage. He had some spare material. He made them for me. Check them out. It's just the bolt pattern of the strut. These go in between the car and the strut. The only thing lifting my car right now is this 1/2 inch of strut spacer on each side. When I bought the car was completely slammed on cut springs all around. The stock convertible springs are a little bit stiffer. I would have liked to be able to just use the factory spring, but all I had on hand was 325E springs. This is just a temporary lift to get me going out here in the desert. You know, you don't really need much. I have the stock control arm set up. I just bought brand new struts, threw on these strut spacers. We're good to go. The interior, I basically gutted everything. This car is super rusty. Check out this rust hole. I mean, you can step through it. You can step straight through there. So I decided to gut everything. I took out the soft top, which weighs like, I don't know, easily 100 pounds. The soft top cover, the deck lid cover, the rear seats, the rear panels, the door panels, and all the windows. This thing is like a flimsy German sauerkraut can, but I love it. The rear springs, the rear suspension, is the springs are from an E46 330i sedan. Pulled them out of the junkyard. Some brand new shocks from AutoZone. It's pretty good. It's like the rear is stout. They piss power steering out of the rack all day. I filled it up with power steering fluid, did like a week's worth of driving, and it all comes out. But that's a common E30 issue, not a big deal. I unplugged the sensor from the mass airflow box, plugged it back in. Since then, it's been running pretty good. These things just beg for it. I could really use an exhaust for this car. The open headers, sometimes I feel like I get a little bit of fumes. Alright, we gotta get gas. It's filming. At the worst Circle K in America. Right by my house. Gotta fill up your car while it's running. Like I said, I wish the front had stiffer springs. My old black off-road car had springs from an E34 5 Series. That was a battle getting those in with the spring compressor. It was kind of scary, but that car was a lot higher. That car, I feel like, was lifted higher than this car. You can see it's stanced. It's almost stanced like this. The ass of the car is a little higher because there's no weight back there. I have those E46 springs, which are really stiff. Like I said, I have ETA springs up here in a convertible. Kind of sucks, but you work with what you got. Got me out here off-roading today. The tires, these tires are from the old black car. I bought them new. They maybe only have like 4,000 miles on them because you don't go very far when you're off-roading. It kind of smells like burning rubber because the tires are like this far from the bottom of the struts, well, where the springs sit. And so when you're on the freeway, the tires are kind of, you know, doing that. So they kind of shave a little bit. It smells like a drift event. Because of the lift, you get some crazy camber wear up here. It's pretty bad actually. So a tire rotation is in the future. General Grabber tires, I like them a lot. And with a welded diff, I'm really excited to see what this car is going to be able to do compared to the black car. Well, that was a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I got a little too saucy there. Decimated this poor little plant. But I tell you what, it's a good thing we got these cross drilled and slotted rotors, baby. That was a hoorah! Alright, well that was this was a good time of testing. This is the first time I've actually had her off-road since I built this one. And I needed to do some testing. That was some good testing. a secret way.